Hi everyone, Lori Whitlock here. I wanted to show you quickly how to assemble the new crisscross card that I have at the Silhouette Design Store and in my shop at shop.loriwhitlock.com in SVG format. So I've got all the pieces cut out here in front of me, and I've gone ahead and done some folding as well on the score lines, but I've installed the two little covering panels here on the large main card piece, and you can see they're installed as well on the other side of that piece. There's also these little strips that are going to glue throughout the middle of our card, and you'll notice some dots on the back. Those will be covered up when we glue them down, but those indicate the sections where we will actually be putting glue. So there's 3 of those, and you'll notice that those dots are in different places. So they're on the outer edges of this strip, and then they're on the inner section on that first section on the second strip, and then again on the outer edges on the last strip. So go ahead and glue those covering panels on and line those up so that you have outer, inner, outer, and we have those ready to put into our card. And then this is the little belly band that will hold our whole projects together when we are done. So go ahead and set the belly band aside and a couple of those sections aside. And basically, actually we'll show you this section as well. You're going to accordion fold the card base all the way across until your project looks like this. It's going to have just an accordion folded base there, and then these front pieces and the back pieces, the cover essentially, stick out a little farther. And then we have our piece with the outer dots. We'll go ahead and accordion fold that where you see the pattern paper on the outside of the ends whenever it's folded up. And on the other piece, we'll see the blank paper with the dot on the outside. So basically you're accordion folding those opposite. So this has a mountain and a valley, and then this has a valley and then a mountain. Does that make sense? So just fold those that way. Again, this last piece would look like the first piece with the pattern paper on the outside showing, and it would start with mountain and end with mountain. So go ahead and prepare all of your pieces like that, and then I'll show you how to glue that together. So when your card base is done, like I said, this should be the outside of the card, and this is the inside with all the accordion pieces, and it kind of folds like a book. And now you're going to take your first section and you're going to put glue here and here, not all the way across, just halfway across that section. Same with these sections here. You can put glue on this half and this half and this half and this half, and they're going to actually glue right into those accordion pieces on the card base. And I'll hold that up here so you can kind of see. So this is going to glue here, and then this will be gluing right in here, and then this section will glue here. So you're basically skipping a section in between, and then you'll be gluing here. And this will glue right flush to the top of the card. So let's go ahead and put that one in place. So again, just putting glue right along the sections with the actual dot, not any farther than halfway. Okay, so now we'll just flip that over and put those little valleys right where they belong, and then making sure that it's flush with the top of the card. And then it might actually be easiest to just fold that card up, push really firmly against the spine area, make sure it's flush across the top. Just make sure that you push everything down as far as you can as you're gluing it, and just pinch it together. Scooting everything in there as deep as it can go. Okay, so once that piece is in, then we'll go ahead and do our second piece, and let's see, making sure we get the right one. Yep, this is actually the one we need next. Save the one with the outer dots till the last. So we'll go ahead and put some adhesive on the dotted sections. And these are going to glue into the valleys we didn't use before. So just like that. So these last two are going to stand up into the air. Now pushing that deep into those valleys and then making sure it's flush against that last piece. so there's no gap there. So they meet right up next to each other. And then just push that down as far as you can into those creases. Okay, so that piece is done, and now we're ready for our last one. So we'll just put adhesive on these sections again with the dots. And flipping that over. And these are going to go into the same valleys as our very first piece. And that should line right up with the bottom of the card and flush up next to that last piece. Pushing that down into the card as far as it'll go. And just give everything a nice, good hold there. And now our card is done. Look how cool that is. So it opens right up. Wouldn't that be fun to adhere some photos or different little messages? Happy birthday. There's a lot of fun things you could do with this card. So I've given you a belly band that has a sentiment, a happy birthday sentiment on it. And all you need to do is wrap that right around and glue it. I'm going to glue, I actually like to glue with this front piece, having the crease, instead of having that back piece overlap. Make sure that the front piece overlaps. That way you get a nice clean front on your card here with no little edge showing. And we'll just go ahead and put a little glue here in that section and close up the belly band and hold that in place till it's nice and glued. And look how cute this is. It's kind of a fun little project. You can just slide that belly band right off. I'm actually just gonna hold that on the table while it dries good. But now you can open up your card and this is what you've got. Look how fun that is. So I hope you enjoy making this crisscross card, and I hope you have fun coming up with some cute ideas and ways to give this and use it. And I will see you next time. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get all of our latest tutorials and projects that we have coming out with Silhouette and in our SVG shop. And we will see you next time. Have a great day.